Hello, good morning, one and all. Today we will going to discuss about the next part of the fast-band digital transmission, that is the generation and detection of the minimum shift gain and the Gaussian MSK. After reading this session, you will learn about the CFSK and MSK modulation scheme, MSK modulator, demodulator of the MSK signal, and the different detector techniques. We will going to discuss about it. Then, in case of the linear modulation scheme without memory, like the QPSK, OQPSK, DPSK, and the FSK exhibits the phase the discontinuity in the modulated waveform. These phase transition cause the problem for band limited and the power efficient transmission, especially in the interference limited environment. Means in case of the QPSK, OQPSK, DPSK, which are the memoryless system, memory without any memory, means memoryless system, but this phase transition caused the problem of the band limited and the power efficient transmission, especially in the interference limited environment. Then the sharp shape the phase changes in the modulated signal, which causes the relatively the prominent side lobe levels of the signal spectrum compared to main lobe, and in a cellular communication system where frequency reuse is done extensively, this side lobe level should be small possible. So the further in the power limited environment, in the non-linear power amplifier along with the band pass filter, in the transmitter front end result in the phase distortion of the modulated signal waveform. The sharp transitions and the abrupt the phase transition is a generate the frequency component that have the significant amplitude level, and thus the resultant power in the side lobe causes the co-channel and the interchannel interference. Consequently, in the practical situation, it may be the necessary to use either a linear power amplifier on the non-linear amplifier using the extensive distortion compensation, or the selective the pre-distortion to suppress out of the band frequency radiation. However, the high power amplifier may have to operate in the non-linear region in order to improve the transmission power, and continuous phase modulation schemes are preferred to the counter these problems. So in case of the continuous phase shift gain, which is called as generally the CPFSK, and this CFSK refers to the family of the continuous phase modulation scheme, which that allows the high power efficient non-linear power amplifier. And the minimum shift gain, there is a MSK, which modulates the special subclass of the CPFSK modulation. And MSK modulation is the free from many of the problem mentioned above, because this is the basically remaining all types of the techniques. Basically there is a memoryless system and which generates the more noise which receive the high power. So that in this lesson we briefly describes about the MSK modulation and demodulation stream through the discussion of the CPSK, means continuous phase frequency shift gain modulation technique. Then the CPFSK and MSK modulation scheme. Then what we learn about this, there is a extending the concept of the binary FSK modulation, we discussed in my previous video. One can we define the MRFSK signal, which may generated by the shifting the carrier by the amount of the frequency, the Fn, which is equal to In upon 2 delta EF for this here, means Fn which is equal to I of n, which is equal to 2 delta n, and where the value of this ion here, this value of the ion, this value of the ion should be varying from plus minus 1, plus minus 3, plus minus 5 up to the plus minus m minus 1. So the switching from one frequency to the other means there is a one frequency to the other frequency may having the m which is equal to 2 raised to k, and we separate the oscillator's tones to desired frequency and selecting one of the m frequencies according to the particular k bit symbol transmitted in the duration t which is equal to k upon r second. But due to the such abrupt switching, the spatial side lobes contain the significant amount of the power compared to the main lobe, and hence this method requires the large frequency band for the transmission of the signal. So this may be avoided if the massive signal frequency is a modulates a carrier continuously. Then the consultant frequency modulated signal is the phase discontinuation in case of the FSK. The phase of the carrier is the constrained to be continuous, which it will be constrained to be continuous, and this class of the continuous phase modulation signal is may be expressed as s of t which is equal to root of 2e upon t cos 2 pi fct plus phi t into I plus phi 0. So whatever this component, there is a phi of t into I. This component is a time varying phase of the carrier definer, so that phi is a t of I which is equal to 2 pi ft in the integration of minus infinity to t d of tau of d tau. So f of d which is equal to the frequency deviation, so that the phi 0 is the initial phase. So the value of the d of t, that will be given the integration of summation of I of n g of t minus n of t. Here is to, there is some delay should be created to the here. So where I of n, what is the meaning there? I of n, this value should be indicated is the sequence of the amplitude, and this sequence of the amplitude which is obtained by mapping the k bits. The blocks of the binary digits from the information sequence means binary digit information sequence means this. There is a binary digit from the information sequence a of n into the amplitude level, and that amplitude level should be changes from plus minus 1, plus minus 3, plus minus m minus 1, so that g of t is the rectangular pulse of the amplitude, which value is the 1 upon 2t, and its duration is the t, so that the signal d of t is used for the frequency modulated the carrier. So that what we do here, after the substituting the equation in the previous, this equation d of tau, this value is substituted in the equation number 3 to the equation number 2 here. After the substituting, then this equation will be formed there. There is a phi of t into I which is equal to 2 pi t fd, integration of minus infinity to the plus infinity inside the square bracket, summation of minus infinity to plus infinity I of n into g t minus n of 2 into d tau. This is the equation number 4. So it is the evident from the equation number 4, there is a d of t contains the discontinuous, and the integral of the dt, this is the integral of the dt is the continuous. So the phase of the carrier in the interval where t is greater than n of t but less than the n plus 1 of t is determined by the integration of this equation. And after taking the integration, the equation should be formed there, 2 pi f dt t summation of minus infinity to plus infinity I of k plus 2 pi f t t minus n t into I of n, so that its equation is phi of n plus 2 pi h I of n cube t minus n t. So this is the equation number 5. So where h, theta and qt are defined, so h which is equal to 2fdt, h which is equal to 2fdt, and this is the value here, h which is equal to this value. There is a h which is equal to 2fdt, and the theta n which is equal to here, the theta n which is equal to pi h summation of minus infinity to plus infinity I of k. So the value of q of t should be varying from 0 to 1 upon 2. If its value is a 0, the value of the t should be less than 0. If it is 1 upon 2t, then its value t should be greater than 0 but less than equal to capital T, and 1 upon 2, the value of t should be greater than t. So it is evident from the equation number 7, the theta of n represents the accumulated phase due to the all previous symbol up to the n minus 1 into t. So minimum shift gain is the special form of the binary CPFSK. Means minimum shift gain is the special form of the CPFSK, and there will be the modulation index h which is equal to 1 upon 2. By substituting this value of the h in the equation number 5, then we get the phase of the carrier interval. Value of the t should be greater than equal to nt into n plus 1 t. Then its value is theta t of I, which is equal to 1 upon 2 pi summation of minus infinity to plus infinity ik plus pi I of n q t minus nt. So that theta of n, this equation will be formed up to this equation. So above equation is the obtained by substituting the value of the q of t there, integration of minus infinity to t g of tau into d tau. So g of tau is the some arbitrary phase. Thus the carrier modulated signal can be represented as s of t, which is equal to a cos 2 pi fc plus 1 upon 4 t I of n into t minus 1 upon 2 n pi I of n plus theta n. So from the above equation, the may be noted that then it is a binary CFSK signal has the one of the two possible sequences. One is for f1 which is equal to, there are two possible frequencies. One of the frequencies should be indicated by f1 which is equal to fc minus 1 upon 4t, and second is fc which is equal to fc plus 1 upon 4t. So what we do here, there are the two frequencies should be happen where t should be greater than nt but less than the n plus 1 into t. So from this equation number 10, we can return as si of t which is equal to a cos 2 pi f I of t plus theta n minus 1 upon 2 n pi minus 1 raised to I minus 1, where I which is equal to 1 2. So the frequency separation will be given. There is a delta f which is equal to f2 minus f1 which is equal to 1 upon 2t is the minimum, and which is necessary to ensure that the orthogonality of the signal S1t S2t over the signaling interval of the length capital T. Hence the binary CFSK with the h which is equal to 1 upon 2 is called as the minimum shift gain, which is called as the minimum shift gain. So FSK modulator, the FSK modulator, then part we have seen the FSK modulator. In case of the FSK modulator, the block schematic diagram of the MSK modulator, this is the structure based on the basic equation. This cannot be easily converted to the hardware, so that as an exact relationship between the symbol rate and the modulation index, it requires the necessity for the interact control circuitry. And the advantages with this structure is that it can be useful for both analog and digital input signal. This FSK modulator is basically useful for the analog as well as the digital input signals. So for this block diagram is the MST modulator. In the MST modulator, what we do is the modulation index is that there is a 0.5 and where non-return to 0 sequence means suppose 1 0 1 this signal, then 1 will be remains to the here, then here is the 0 and here is the 1, again 1 will be continuously, then 1 will be come to the here, means 1011 1011 this signal will be applied, then here is the 1, here is the 0, here is the 1 and again here is the 1, means 1011 means this is the NRZ sequence, and that NRZ sequence is able to apply for this combiner, then it will be able to combine, and the differential encoder its output is given to the delay that will be given to the here. So FM modulator, here is the FM modulated signal, means according to the 1 and 0 its frequency should be changes instead of the amplitude. So here I is a denote the sequence of the amplitude modulated by obtaining by the mapping binary digits from the information signal, and its information signal, its logic will be represented by its amplitude is plus and minus 1, plus and minus 1, means its plus will be represented by logic 1 and minus will be represented by logic 0. So demodulated the FSK signal, and FSK modulated signal can be demodulated either by coherent or differential demodulation technique. The coherent demodulator scheme we have to be mentioned earlier for the quadrature phase shift gain and other modulations need to precise reference for carrier phase and the frequency of the optimum demodulation. This is not that easy for an MSK modulation signal, hence the sub-optimal differential modulation technique along with the threshold detection is the popular choice in many applications such as the cellular telephony. In the following we briefly discuss in the 1-bit differential demodulation scheme in the FSK. So this is the differential detector. In case of the differential detector, what we do here from the block diagram, whatever the data in the NRZ form is able to apply at the input of the modulation of the MSK, that will be recovered in sample and hold or sample and hard decision circuit at the last block of the MSK demodulation. So in this block diagram, the first block is the intermediate frequency filter. So whatever the frequency that will be set to the here, that will be given to the delayed by T, and simultaneously it will be given to the combiner. Then after the 90-degree phase shift, the data will be given to the here. Then here is the zonal low pass filter. It's only the low pass frequency signal is able to pass through it, and it will be hold at specific amplitude level for the logic 0 and logic 1, and we have to be detected here at the last block. So that in case of the 90-degree phase shift circuit is include the delayed arm, so that it represent the multiplier output represent since the change in the phase of the received signal over the one symbol duration, so that the received signal is represented by root of 2 pa of t cos omega 0 t plus phi t plus n of t. So where this root of this data represents the envelope, theta of t is the phase and n of t is the noise. So the noise can be represented expressed in the quadrature representation that will be given nc of t cos omega 0 t plus phi t minus ns of t sin omega 0 t plus phi of t. So replacing the n of t in the equation number 13 with the equation number 15, so that its output will be represented by r of t, which is equal to r of t cos omega 0 t plus phi of t plus n of t. So where the r of t is represented in the form of this, there is a n of t will be given minus tan inverse of this value. So the 1-bit differential detector compares the phase of the received signal r of t with its the 1-bit delayed. Then after that, the 90-degree phase shifted version, the r of t minus t, the resultant output of the compared is given by this equation. So that where the phase difference del of phi of t is given phi of t minus t plus n of t minus eta t minus t. This phase difference is indicated the change symbol due to the Agwan noise. So that the finally y of t is given 1 upon t r of t plus r of t minus tau into sin del phi of t. So receiver then decides that plus 1 has to be sent if y of t should be greater than 0 and minus 1 otherwise. So as the envelope r of t is always positive, actually it is sufficient to determine whether this value sin of del of phi of t should be greater than or equal to 0. Means up to this we have seen that MSK modulator, MSK demodulator, then CPFSK and its modulation scheme. So my dear student, any query or any doubts in your mind, please you write on my comment page or to ask by using my email ID also. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.